What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone's doing good. Give me a second. Right now, we're just chilling. I don't know. I thought we'd start stream off a little bit differently instead of just hopping straight into a game. Uh, I don't know why, but for some reason, my feed has been blowing up with like just random topics and stuff that are all coming from Reddit, and now I'm seeing like a lot of shorts and stuff where people are like pretty much talking about stories from Reddit. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Alright, so if you guys can't hear me or anything, please let me know. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great Tuesday. Um, yeah, I thought we'd start off stream a little bit differently instead of starting off playing some games. Figured we'd go and do a little bit of a dive into Reddit, read some stories and stuff. Cause I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been on Reddit, to be honest, and I was never really one of those people to actively like use those kind of sites, but I don't know. Lately my interest has been piqued enough that we're gonna check it out. Um, yeah. Uh, Reddit, because I was reading earlier. Found a story that I was reading earlier, and I don't think I saved it. That's the only problem. Okay. Wait. What's the top one? There we go. We want. We were looking at the pretty much "Am I the asshole?" stories over on Reddit. New rule: no political trolling. Okay then. Actually, hold on. Nope, that's not what I want. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my settings right now. Where was it? Oh, wait, those are the settings I was trying to change. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, it's already changed. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, why do I keep forgetting to add that? Take that off. See, I'm still new at this, guys. I'm not used to doing anything else other than loading up the game. See if I can find that story that I was reading. Da, 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 da. Think I'm here. Maybe not. I knew I should have saved it. I can't find it now. Um, oh my gosh. Shit, I'm so mad right now. Like, I cannot find the freaking story that I was gonna talk about. I had read some of it, but I wanted to read it on stream. Now I can't even find it. Shit. I'm reading some of these titles as I'm trying to look for the one that I'm wanted to read, but these are crazy. Mm, looking for a good one on top of that, because that's not the only story, but not really seeing any good ones that seem interesting, you know? Like, I know that when I see it, I'll see it, but oh, okay. Here we go. This one's Am I the asshole for wanting to break up with my boyfriend because he's broke? This isn't the one I was looking for, but it's pretty much around the same realm, you know. So what's it say? It says, for context, I, 28 female, and my boyfriend, 31 male, have been dating for about 8 months. When we first met, he painted an image of himself as someone who was doing very well in life and financially stable. Typically, is not my type, or the kind of guy I would usually go for. However, we met at a time when I was going through a personal problem, and he was really there for me, which made me grow very fond of him. Okay, first of all, I want to say that as common as it is for people to have preferences, a lot of people don't realize how many times they actually end up being with someone who they would deem like not their type for one reason or another. And they would go and blame it on like environmental or situational factors being the reason for them, being in the relationship with that person who they deem is not in pretty much not in their league. And I kind of find that to be bullshit, you know? I mean, it's understandable to have preferences, but to honestly assume that you wouldn't be with someone just because of those preferences is kind of shallow-minded. Like, it's understandable that having those preferences make it easier to look for someone, but just because you have those preferences doesn't automatically mean that you're going to meet someone and end up developing feelings to whatever extent, even if they don't meet um your criteria or your preferences. But yeah, we'll continue. It says about 2 months ago during a trip we went on, he told me that he had just realized his savings were exhausted and that he didn't have money to pay for things on the trip. I tried to be supportive and covered all food and drinks during the 6 day trip, but I asked him to be more transparent and responsible with his finances. The situation escalated to the point where he couldn't pay his bills and had to ask his parents for help. They threw him a lifeline and things were settled for a while. Now he's telling me again that additional expenses are coming up and that he's in a difficult situation once more. Okay, so this just sounds like bad communication, like on the planning of a trip. There probably should have been more communication in the time, even if it's like just a week or something prior to the trip. I mean, I'm not faulting her for being mad at them, mad at him, or possibly even mad at the parents, you know. But yeah, that definitely sounds like miscommunication right there. Miscommunication and mishandling of finance for some reason or another. Uh, Says he is looking for a new job, but some of his decisions are beyond my understanding. For example, he has a leased car that he clearly cannot afford. I suggest that he get rid of it and either buy something cheaper or go with it without a car for now. But apparently he cannot break the contract. He leased a car that he cannot afford. Mm, maybe he's stubborn? I don't know. I would need a little bit more context about that whole situation right there to fairly judge that part. Aside from the financial issues, he is very caring, kind, and generous. Even though he doesn't have much money, I feel like I needed his last dollar. He would give it to me. However, his habit of living beyond his means is starting to give me the ick. He has a decent job and career for his age, but he clearly has poor spending habits. Hmm. So it's a little bit contradictory there. Hyping him up a bit with the caring, kind, and generous just to say that the way he lives is kind of disgusting you out. That makes no sense. Especially if you're saying that you know he would give you his last dollar, like clearly money just isn't an issue for him. So maybe it's not that he's got poor spending habits, rather he's just using what he has while he still has it. And I can understand why sometimes that might get in the way of plans that you guys have together, but realistically at the end of the day, it's money, and the whole reason we make money is to spend money. Uh, what it says, I grew up with very little and worked extremely hard to build a better life for myself and my future children, if I have any. Before my current boyfriend, I was in a 5 year relationship that ended 4 years ago. That partner had no life goals and eventually no job. He was my first love, but I knew I couldn't continue the relationship because we never had a decent life together or build the future I wanted. So for in that reason, from that aspect, you're past relationship, it sounded like the biggest issue was you guys just didn't want the same things necessarily. Like it sounds like you were more invested for the long-term goal while they were more focused on the present. Which I mean, you kind of need them both hand in hand for a relationship to work, but it definitely becomes an issue when it's one-sided for like each of the parties involved in the relationship when they're each only focused on one thing. My current boyfriend is different in many ways. He seemed like he had his life together. He had a decent job, was ambitious, caring, and kind. However, I'm starting to doubt that now because I really don't want a relationship or a life where we're constantly worried about money. I work far too hard to escape that kind of life. I mean, everyone has their reasons, but the easiest thing I can say is if you don't want to worry about money, then just don't. Like, I know it may sound kind of cliche, but good things come to those who are patient. And honestly, if you're making enough money for to get the things that you need, then you're honestly not that bad off. It usually becomes a problem when it's all the things that you want. Once you start not being able to have what you want, but you're able to have what you need, like the bills paid and things like that, then yes, you're going to be miserable, honestly, no matter who you are, man or woman. That's just the way it is, honestly, in my opinion. And maybe he does have he still has his life together. If he still has a job and, all that, it's just your expectations have changed since you first started dating the guy. Like, now that you've been with him for a certain amount of time, you want more from him, honestly. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of relationships, that's a big problem when we start to become dissatisfied with what we have. And that's usually what leads to things like the cheating and the freaking random divorces and, the stupid decisions, the risks that you normally wouldn't take. It's because expectations and things like that change. Like, the more you settle into a life with another person. For reference, I have my own career and apartment, and I've been fully supporting myself since I was 18. Since learning about his financial struggles, we've mostly been splitting dates. Lately, though, this situation has had me think more and more about breaking up. I feel horrible because he's truly a nice guy in many other aspects. Am I the asshole here? Hmm. I would have to say yes, simply because right now you are leaning on making what is clearly a bad decision, all because one aspect of your man's life isn't measuring up to what you want it to be. But I can honestly tell you that the financial part is only so important. And it sounds like you honestly have a um hold on the financial part. So, yeah, I feel like if you're gonna make such a life altering decision, especially if you really care about this person and see yourself being with them long term, then I would honestly figure out something else because ending the relationship is pretty much last resort. And you don't ever want to use a last resort solution first. Personally, I know people who have done things like this, not necessarily because of finance, but they focus too much on one aspect while everything else was pretty much the way they wanted to be. But that one aspect, which in retrospect could be improved on, but it's like the way they were focused on it, it just it drove them apart and it ended the relationship. And then looking back on it, they expressed how they regretted doing it. So, yeah, I would not. Not yet, anyway. All right, what else we got? Hmm. Am I the okay? This one looks interesting. We'll check this one out. Am I the asshole for telling my best friends I don't want to be associated with someone in our group? Okay, interesting. I've had a group of best guy friends for over the past 12 years. Over the course of the past 2 years, I have found out a lot about the last guy that joined our group. He's 2 years older than all of us, and only one of the guys in our group knew him before he came into our group. In the past 2 years, I have found out that he has tried to take advantage of two of my friends while they were drinking. One was very wasted, and the other was slightly tipsy. I saw him try to get intimate with one of them by sliding his hand onto her legs, but thankfully we left before anything else could come of it. And the other told me about how he kept pulling her into him at the bar, like trying to have her lay down in his lap, but she pulled away both times he tried it. Yeah, already right there, that those are definitely red flags, you know? We'll continue though. On New Year's, 2 years ago, I met one of my coworker's friends at a bar, and this ex friend also happened to be out with one of our friends. My coworker's friend told me that she had slept with him when she had just turned 18 a couple years back. For context, he was 29 going on 30. And then 20 minutes later, he told me that that same girl tried to have sex with him, but he didn't let it happen, basically telling me the exact opposite of what the girl had told me. And he had a pattern of lying to all of us in the group, and we know it. Okay, so honestly, that right there, you could end the story right there. And from the context of this, I mean, honestly, you could probably get a little bit more insight into the friends group about what they think about it. But if you're saying that the group knows that this guy has a pattern of lying, and there are people who are telling you like specific things, and it happens to be like separate people who are not really part of the same social circle as you, then that might be a major sign, you know? Okay. Lastly, he sent a pic to one of our friend's girlfriend while they were together. It is unclear whether he knew they were together, but the next time we were all together, that friend ignored him entirely. And when we asked the ex-friend, he said, "Oh, it's probably because I talked to his girl, but just talked about stuff to help her out, nothing crazy." Wait, what? How, why would he have, why would he have her number? I mean, even if that were the situation, it's still very suspicious. I also know he sent the pic because of my other best guy friend in this group heard the story and saw the pictures. Okay, so yeah. So it's not just you that knows about these kind of things. You also have someone else in the group. So then come a couple days ago, I have created a new group chat with all the other guys except for him, and I tell them all of this, and one of my friends tells me that he respects my decision, but he's his friend and he's giving him the benefit of the doubt. And my other best friend tells me that I should just let it go and just hang out with all of them like old times, basically telling me to give an apology and just don't let his past define him. Again, found out all this in the last 2 years with 3 or 4 of the things happening in the last 2 years. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to associate myself with someone who is willing to take advantage of girls when they are drunk, getting very close to the line of having sex with a minor and sending it pics to mutual friends? No. Honestly, that just sounds like healthy boundaries. Honestly, it doesn't matter who you hang out with. You cannot let their opinions really have influence over your own judgment. Like, if, especially when it comes to just interaction in general, like if you don't feel comfortable interacting with someone, you have no obligation to do so. And honestly, you you explaining to your friends about this is a nice gesture, but it's also really unnecessary. Like you don't really have to explain why unless they want to know. But I do understand at the same time why you felt the need to try to explain this. But honestly, I wouldn't think you're the asshole for not wanting to associate with this. Even if people think it's paranoia or something like that, it's still your decision and you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Plain and simple. Mm. Some of these are good. Some of these are good, but I'm not really finding the ones like I wanted to. Okay, where was the one I was just reading? I just saw. Oh, there it is. This one. This one sounds a little bit interesting. Am I the asshole for refusing to remove a portrait tattoo of my ex-wife, even though my fiance says she won't marry me if I keep it? Okay, I, 38 male, have a portrait tattoo on my forearm of my ex-wife with Day of the Dead makeup on. Yes, an actual portrait, not a symbol, but an abstract design. It is clearly her. It is of the first picture I took of her, and I have had it for over 11 years. My fiance, 35, female, let's call her A, has always known about it. She has seen it countless times and never said anything negative. A few weeks ago, we were out with friends and someone asked about tattoos and their meanings. I explained mine one by one and eventually talked about the portrait. Everyone reacted with comments like, "Wow, that must have been meaningful." A didn't say anything at the time, but later she told me it made her uncomfortable to hear me talk about the tattoo in front of people. She said it felt like I was bringing my ex into our relationship and that she felt embarrassed that I still have a permanent reminder of another woman on my body. Okay. This is a reason why certain tattoos, honestly, it's just better that you don't indulge in names unless it's family, but names, faces, and dates. Like, there's only certain tattoos that you want to get when it comes to those categories. Faces are definitely on the top. Very Be very cautious about. So I can kind of understand this, but at the same time, I also, so far, I'm on the side of the fiance mainly because while a tattoo holds meaning, at the end of the day, it's just a tattoo. And I have I have 3 tattoos out of 5. I have 3 tattoos that were done by my ex-fiance. And when people ask, I will tell them, yeah, that's who it was done by. But at the end of the day, they're not really anything but tattoos, you know? Fast forward to last night. We are 2 weeks away from our wedding. Out of nowhere, A sits me down and tells me she cannot marry me unless I remove or cover the tattoo. She said she has tried to be understanding, but she can't start a marriage where her husband has a giant portrait of his ex on his arm. She said it's disrespectful to her and makes her feel like I am still emotionally attached. I told her I am not removing it. She said that means I am choosing my ex over her. The wedding is now on hold because neither of us is backing down. Mm, it is just a tattoo. That it is literally just a tattoo. Like I understand it's honestly it's not even I think that the issue with the tattoo is not actually with the tattoo itself. I think it's the issue with her knowing and understanding what comes with that tattoo. And I think maybe that little tattoo discussion that you had with your uh friends might have kind of like put a insecurity in her head that she didn't really have before, but with that, it kind of makes her uncomfortable with it. But like I said, honestly, I don't think it's really the tattoo. More so, it's just the knowing of the history that comes with the tattoo. And I don't know if she understands. I don't know if people understand how expensive it is to get tattoos. It is even more expensive to remove tattoos. And I don't know, maybe the more we read, the more we'll get to know about their financial situation. But they're a couple weeks from their wedding. Weddings are not expensive, or weddings are not cheap. They are very expensive, especially if you're someone who wants to go big and um extravagant with it. So maybe he doesn't have money for a tattoo to get a tattoo removed. But okay, here is where I need assistance. I understand why a fiance might feel uncomfortable with a portrait of an ex. I know it is unusual. I know people think tattoos like that must mean someone is still holding on to feelings. So part of me wondered if I really was being unfair by refusing to compromise. But here is the part A never includes when she tells her side. My ex-wife was not just an ex from my 20s. She was the mother of my 2 children. She worked in law enforcement and she died tragically several years ago while serving a warrant. The tattoo is not about romantic feelings. It is a memorial. My kids see it as a tribute to their mom. Removing it would not just hurt me, it would hurt them. It would feel like erasing a part of their history. A knew all of this when she met. She even knew my ex-wife prior to her untimely death, as they went to the same high school. And yet she still gave me this ultimatum 2 weeks before the wedding. So, am I the asshole for refusing to remove a portrait of my late ex-wife? I feel like if this bothered her that much, it should have came up 5 years ago when we began dating, or 3 years ago when we got engaged. Yes. No, you are not the asshole, but I do think that it should have bothered her long before this because of the fact that she knew. And honestly, you are completely right in how you feel and not wanting to remove it. And honestly, at this point in your guys' relationship, that really shouldn't even be something on the table. Something as small as a tattoo being the ultimate be all end all decision. Like, no. No. And especially if that removing the tattoo is not only going to hurt you, but it's going to have an effect on your children. Like, no. And if she can't see that and understand that, then maybe, not for nothing, maybe there's some things that need to be discussed before you guys get married. I mean, you guys already made it to the engagement stage, so if you guys haven't gotten married yet, then yeah, there might be a couple things that need to be sat down and discussed, because the fact that she's willing to let something like that, even knowing everything that she knows about it, be the thing that pretty much gonna be a regretful decision later on in life, like, it just makes no sense. I honestly don't understand the logic behind that kind of thinking, you know? But also, I could probably see it as people have weird ways of coping with the um sudden change from going from like independent to what it wouldn't really it would be codependent, right? Well, to being in a partnership, you know? Even if you're in the engagement phase, there's this sort of like independence that you hold, and it really doesn't sink in that you are officially like bound to another person until you actually do your vows and say I do at the altar. Like once once that happens, it's like the realization hits. And most people don't most people don't um gain this awareness until way later down the road after everything is done. And then they realize, "Oh, I was aware of this back then, but in a way that I couldn't acknowledge it." So this might be her that might have been her way of just dealing with, the whole thing of she's no longer fully independent, so to speak. Because a lot of people deal with that in different ways. A lot of them end up with bachelor parties and then bad mistakes during those bachelor parties. And, you know, I'm sure you can think of other scenarios. But ultimately, no, you're not the asshole. Especially because at the end of the day, it is just a tattoo. Tattoo is artwork. And just like with everything, it only has meaning if you want it to have meaning. And it only has specific meaning when you want it to have specific meaning. You know? All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We'll probably do one more. We'll look see if we can find one more. Then I don't know. We'll probably play some Bloodstrike or something. Mm. What's this one? Am I the asshole for never bringing food to potluck? Okay. So, am I the asshole for never bringing food to potluck? I have a few family secret recipes that have always been a huge hit at potlucks. Back home, people looked forward to them, raved about them, and practically begged me to bring them. I know my food is good, really good. Then I moved away, got married, and met my husband and his family. His family is enormous, like their family tree is less a tree and more of an orchard. Because of that, every gathering is potluck style, never an organized meal. Everyone brings something. So, for my first Thanksgiving with them, I brought my famous upside down pumpkin pie, and this massive family refused to touch it. Not a single slice. I brought the entire pie home. There was one year a family member brought a friend from work who tried my pie, and she was delighted and she loved the recipe. And despite raving loudly over how tasty the pie was, no one from the family tried it. The next year, the same thing. Every time the whole dessert ended up in the trash because it was just me and my husband at home, and we couldn't eat it all ourselves. So I switched it up. One year I made my family's secret cheesecake recipe. This cheesecake is so good that even my husband, who is the pickiest eater alive, loves it. Word had apparently gotten around that I was bothered by everyone ignoring my food. That year I noticed one single slice taken out of the cheesecake, except when I went up to clean up, I found that slice in the trash. The plate was face up, and I could clearly see was not a bite was taken out of that slice. Again, I had to throw the whole dessert away. After that, I tried bringing anything else. Soda? No, they went on a soda run to get their own. Coffee? Nope, this family drinks coffee like fish drinks water. And I didn't cheap out. I bought fancy French vanilla coffee and name brand liquid creamer because that's their favorite. Still, no one touched it. Mother-in-law verbalized her disdain, saying something I don't remember now. This has been going on for years. At this point, I avoid the topic entirely and give whatever excuse I can to not bring anything. Mother-in-law has learned that if she wants something from us, she messages my husband because he'll agree to anything. He's aware this is an issue for me and we've talked about it. He has social disabilities and anxiety, even with his family, that we are working through together. This isn't about him. Am I the asshole for not bringing food to potlucks anymore? Mm, no, not really. I mean, you don't have to go all in. I wouldn't say you have to go all in and like use your secret family recipes, but I do kind of think it's a little bit rude if you don't bring anything. Like honestly, a potluck is a potluck, and if everybody brings something, then it doesn't matter what you bring as long as you just bring something. And from the sounds of it, it's not really like you it's not really like you don't go through it every single time, that they don't touch your food. So it's like you could still bring something. It just doesn't have to be something that you made, you know? Cuz at that point it's just more common courtesy. Like if you're going to go the effort to even have family outings, go to the family outings, then you might as well just put in a little bit of effort in bringing something. I just personally wouldn't be bringing my best. If I already know that nobody's gonna try it, then why would I go through all that trouble to cook the meal? On a side note, you could always anything you instead of throwing it away, I'm sure there are places you can go to donate it. So somebody will enjoy it whether they know it came from you or not. You don't necessarily have to throw it away. But yeah, it says edit. I have gone limited contact and have been for a long while now. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries. Again, boundaries are important no matter who they're for. If they're for yourself, which is pretty much all boundaries, but if they're for family, for friends, anybody, boundaries are important and they are healthy. But yeah, not really, like I said, you're not really the asshole for not bringing food, because at that point, it's just you're putting an effort and you're wasting your time for nothing. But it's a little bit rude if you're not going to bring anything, but you're going to take the effort. You're going to make the effort to actually go. So, I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, to each their own. You're going to do what you're going to do, but I don't think you're the asshole for not bringing food, especially given this situation. If you'd go all out every year and all the time, and every single time nothing gets touched, and they even go so far as to sup- uh fake encouraging your cooking in that manner, then no, it's not worth all that effort. You give what you receive, and if they want to do the bare minimum, then you can do the bare minimum, and honestly, no one can blame you for doing the bare minimum, because no one likes to put in 100% of their effort just to find out that no one else is doing the same, you know? Some people might enjoy that. That might be like a inferior complex or something where they get off to that kind of thing, being the one to always up someone else, no matter what, if there's a reward for it or not. But the majority of people, they don't like knowing that they're the only ones doing what they feel like is more than everyone else. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it though for that. We're going to hop over into some Bloodstrike now, guys. You know? So just give me one moment. We gotta get the game up and going. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday so far. And let me know if you guys enjoy this. You know, where we do other things before we start gaming. If you guys enjoy this, let me know. We'll start doing more of it. I need you guys to start giving me feedback, please. Like, let me know about the things that you would like to see and talk about or whatnot. If there's stories that you guys think are interested that I should know about, that maybe I might not know about, like, let me know. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is. Don't worry, it should cut. It should um pop up in a second, guys. Well, there we go. Weapons. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna try to do a challenge at some point. We're gonna try to win a game with the weirdest loadout. Hey, let's go. Confirm that. We're gonna collect all this. Yo, what up? Welcome to the stream. Ismail? Is that how you pronounce it? Apologize if I mispronounce it. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? I'm gonna claim everything real quick. Claim everything. And we'll open things. We'll open all of these chests that we get after our first match. Ishmael? Ismail or Ishmael. Don't need to unlock any of that right now. Rank. That's it? Alright. Why would I not fill that? I'm gonna do the 2. Because I'm not, I need to warm up, and I feel like if my first game on, I'm gonna end up getting into a freaking lobby on Shutter Island of some hot sweats. And I'm not trying to do that. We got that bison. That's what we're gonna use first. Because we need to whatchamacallit, level it up. I need coffee. My brain is not working, guys. I'm sorry. It takes a second. I don't think I can't max it up right now. But right now these are the attachments that I'm rocking. Which one am I rocking? Yeah, this is the one, the long range shooting. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, the long range shooting is the one I'm rocking. This is Bloodstrike. This is like if Call of Duty and Apex Legends had a baby. This would be the child of those two games. We're gonna try the hipfire accuracy. I like the recoil on it. The recoil feels pretty good, but with the scope that I had on it, the ADS was just a little bit too slow. Alright. I do want to make some coffee, but we're going to run a match first. We're going to run a match to warm up. We're in some ranked right now. We are at Masters. And then we're going to hit... Well, we'll find out after this. Alright, guys. Make sure to like up the stream if you're enjoying it, please. Let's bring us some good luck. Oh yeah, that skin ran out, so I'm not going to rock him no more. If you guys really enjoy this, you know, you could always do me a solid and subscribe to the channel. It helps YouTube know that you guys are enjoying this, and it'll push out the channel more. But yeah, we game. We're trying to break away from gaming a little bit and start doing other things, but this is essentially a gaming channel. Mostly mobile, but we're starting to break off and get into more console gaming, PC gaming. Right now we're on PC. This game, Bloodstrike, is on mobile as well. Unfortunately not on console, but it is a PC mobile game. And we started off playing on our iPad. We played this game while it was still in the beta test, before it launched and stuff. We played, and it was pretty nice then. And then we played it on the day of launch, and then we just didn't touch it for a while, up until May of this year, when Warzone Mobile shut down. You definitely should. I would appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to, but it always helps. We'll go to Sakura. I thought about going over to observation deck, but I jumped too late. Wait, am I in squads? Am I in squads or solo? Oh my gosh, I don't like this gun. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming this is solos.
Enemy down. I'm so used to it.
Oh, these guys didn't land anywhere good. How long have I been streaming? A little over 4 years now. It would be nice if we were able to do this as a full-time thing, but we're one of those 9-to-5 streamers. This is just a hobby that I like to do, and it's my way to be social, you know. I don't really have my town where I live is not really the best place to make friends, you know, unless you're in school. But yeah, this is pretty much my way of being social, and it's just fun.
Reloading. Loadout airdrop incoming. Using bandage.
We had to get rid of that. If there's no scope on that frickin' SVD, I don't want it.
Reloading.
The safe zone is shifting.
Execute. I need ammo. Build up our armor. Could have sworn I heard someone else here, but maybe I'm just hearing things. I swear I saw someone run by. I need to get my sniper. I should have bought my sniper. Oh gosh. I gotta be careful. I just realized I'm the kill leader. The ace striker of the lobby. Oh, I'm even dumber because I was running the wrong way. Yo, where are you popping up from?
Fire.
Do y'all see this? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's weird. Do I want this one? No, yeah, I'll take that one.
Reloading.
We stream over on TikTok and Twitch. We have never used Kick. Back when it was first, like, popular, we checked it out, but we never streamed on it. And honestly, I'm not really too interested in streaming over on there. I'm A-okay with these platforms that I'm on. YouTube is my main platform. We're trying to get more into doing the Twitch streams. And we occasionally stream over on TikTok. We just streamed over on TikTok the other day. But it's all the same. It's all the same handle. Solo Nymph. can either find it at Solo Nymph or Solo Nymph YT, but I am the one and only, so once you type it in, I'm going to be like the only one that comes up, so it's kind of hard to miss.
Reloading.
Like, one thing for me, a lot of people think that when it comes to being like a content creator, part of being famous is like
Gas them.
everybody knowing your name and things. Personally, for me, I feel like being unique and like being the one and only is what makes me famous. And technically, I've achieved that. If you Google Solo Nymph, I am literally the only thing that comes up. So that right there is like, I feel like I made it as a streamer and as a content creator. So I'm happy. But yeah, you know, the more you guys subscribe and, you know, interact, the better it is, the more I can do this. Like I said, I would love to be able to do this full time. That would be awesome. But at the same time, I'm not too worried about it, you know? You know what? We're gonna trade this out. I want those. I want the gloves. I want the gloves! Give me the gloves. I hope that Emma comes back this way. Probably won't, because it was most likely a bot, but, you know. Oh, he's shooting up. We got shooting up here. Let's go, let's go. Time to go Mike Tyson some kids. Tyson.
So used to it.
Oh, we gotta reload our Bison just in case we actually run into some real kids. They're shooting over here. Try out scary games. Right now we are kind of running around on the realm of free-to-play games. But if there are some free-to-play games that you would suggest, I am more than happy to have you throw them down in the chat. We don't mind playing scary games. There are certain games we're not really into, like Minecraft, Roblox, those kind of games. But we're also not the kind that isn't willing to, you know, try everything at least once. Come to me.
Wicked sick.
People really enjoy those games. Yeah, I know. I know there's one YouTuber I watch that I'm subscribed to myself that plays like a lot of horror games. His name's Hollow. It's real, and they're really good. But you know, okay, you might know what I'm talking about. But you ever like watch someone play a game and they like the way that they play the game, it's so like enjoyable to watch them, and it makes you feel like you could be doing the same thing. But then you like get on the game and quickly you're like, I'm no longer feeling that inspiration to play the game anymore. That's kind of how it is. Like when I watch people play these games,
We're under attack.
certain games and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I can start doing that. And then like I hop on and like very quickly I have no freaking motivation to play the game anymore.
I'm so used to it.
The safe zone has been redefined.
I will
Use
survive.
advantage.
I will survive. Yeah, we surviving.
The safe zone is shifting.
Reload.
Bro, look at this is what I'm talking about. Like, why am I in a bot lobby right now? These are supposed to be master lobbies. I don't know if I'm in squads or solos. I could have sworn I was supposed to be in squad. But, like, this
Reloading.
does not feel like squads. This don't even feel like duos. It should feel like a bunch of solos running around. Solo bots, actually, not even people.
Eliminated.
The safe zone has been redefined.
There was fighting over here. Am I tripping? Oh no, he managed to make it all the way back around. Taste my wrath. Oh, he was the last one? I could have sworn there was like at least one or two more people. So that was master lobbies. Yeah! Bro, that was squads! I just ran a master rank squad match. That was a horrible game. Okay. That was a horrible match. I don't know why. I really hope that's like... I hope that's not what's to be expected until we get to the, what, legend match? Until we get to the legend, category. That's when we're actually gonna start playing against real kids. You know what? I called it. That's on me. That's on me. I said I didn't want to go against Sweats in my first match, and what happened? I didn't go against Sweats in my first match. I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut on certain things. Like, that game just had me confused the whole time, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't tell if I was playing squads, couldn't tell if I was playing solos, couldn't tell if I was playing in a complete bot lobby, if there were any real players at all. I'm fairly certain I took more fall damage than gunfight damage in that game. I'm almost certain I took more fall damage than gunfight damage in that game. That's crazy. Alright guys, give me a moment. I am going to be right back. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee. I need to wake up. That match is so confusing, bro. Alright, we're back. Alright. We have our coffee. And
Protection barrier up and running.
second game on.
The safe zone has been redefined.
Oh, their despair and terror. Getting to the target.
Nah, come on guys, come with me. I will show you the path to victory.
Reloading. Come down.
Weapon here.
Woo. I thought I heard running. I thought I heard footsteps close to me. I did hear footsteps close to me.
Reloading. Better.
Double kill.
Oh my gosh.
Kill.
Oh my gosh. definitely take that, seeing as you're not using it. You greedy. Oh, he never left. I think that's the Craven. That's the original Craven I was looking for. No, it's not. Oh crap. I'm being chased.
Reload.
Okay, get me out of there. Because these kids are just running around. I need height though. Just in case they try to push me.
The safe zone is shifting.
Are y'all gonna try to push over here? Do y'all know I'm over here?
Prey tag.
Oh, they know I'm here. Chat, they know I'm here.
Reloading.
Airdrop incoming.
I see you trying to do that.
Gas them.
I overthrew that.
Reloading.
Oh, snap!
Using bandage.
Woo! These guys want me. They want me, chat. But they can't have me. Why can't they have me? 'Cause I'm too good.
Dragon snared. Prey tag. I'm under attack.
Gas them.
Woo!
Reloading.
Chat, they won't let up. They want me so badly. But they can't have me because I'm the best that never is. Oh crap, come on. Get out of there. No. I don't want to be stuck fighting them back. I don't want to be fighting zone and them. I don't have enough heals for that. It sounds like they got enough for me.
¿Qué estás haciendo? No ahogar, sálgase.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish or whatever that was. He's back.
Airdrop incoming.
Chat, we need our loadout, but our loadout's so far away. Maybe we can get some height. I need my sniper.
Reloading.
No! Yo, there's a full squad up here! My boy! The full squad diddly. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Told you don't go up there, and what do? You went up there.
The safe zone has
Man, I'm no longer Ace. I'm no longer Ace Ventura. Striker, detective. No. We gotta go for the. We gotta go for the centerpiece here. Please, nobody find me. Oh, I see him landing. Oh. You doubt my skills, and now you pay for it. Yo, where'd that kid go? I know he... Okay.
The safe zone is shifting.
Crap.
I'm under heavy fire.
Oh.
Down.
Do I have enough? I got enough. We can push this man. No, I hit the wrong button. Yo, where's my team at? I hit the wrong button. We lost a teammate.
Loadout airdrop incoming.
They quit on us.
Prey tag. Reloading.
Target data deleted.
I hit the wrong button and switched. I was trying to hit the freaking E button, bro. We died. GG's. This game's washed.
The safe zone has been redefined.
Alright, we're back. Alright, let's see if we can get these gloves real quick.
I'm under heavy fire.
We got him, alright.
Someone picked up the myth blade.
Oh! We're fighting someone with the myth blade now.
The safe zone is shifting.
We are in the safe zone. Looking for chests so real quick so we can get our teammate back, because that's what good teammates do. All I ask is that you don't be stupid and land back over there and die again. little bit more ammo. Come on, give me some more ammo.
I'm under attack. Reloading.
Okay, no ammo. Give me height then.
The safe zone is shifting.
Up on the mountain.
Gas them.
Okay, that didn't hit. I need a sniper.
Enemy there.
Swore someone just... Yeah, someone did just run over there. And over there. Okay, I knew it.
Gas them. Reloading.
The safe zone has been redefined.
Gas them.
Behind their little wall. Damn, bro, everybody's getting bought back.
The safe zone is shifting.
Enemy there.
We're still in zone. We are still in zone. Let's go. Crap.
Gas them.
The safe zone has been redefined. Using bandage.
Gas them.
The safe zone.
Crap, I missed that shot. We here? People are here. No!
Unacceptable. Good run, team.
Whoa! We almost had it. Alright. Alright. We got our coffee. We gotta move a little closer. Raid, yeah, we got some mail compensation mail because our teammate Rage quit. Nah, man. Listen, I need somebody who can actually, like, at least get a single kill. Unless that was the guy. I wasn't paying attention. That might have been the guy that had 4 kills. If that was the guy that had 4 kills, I could have played with him. But them other 2 guys, nah, they had 0 kills that whole match. Like, bro, is rank in Bloodstrike broken? Like, genuinely, is it broken? Alright, let's play another one. Appreciate all you guys being here. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Whether it's Tuesday or Tuesday night. I also noticed they finally they're allowing us to use our... I have Nova maxed out, so now when I throw my now when I throw it, it's bright green instead of that or yeah, it's bright green instead of, well, fluorescent green I should say, instead of that yellow, that darky yellow green. Like when you go into the shooting range and you hit the I think it's like the max button or whatever for it, you can do this one, but I think there's another button. I'm trying to remember. I don't think you can do it. You can't do it in unfortunately you can't do it in this, but there's a button where it changes it, and when you throw the gas nade, it creates a dome, and then anybody within that dome takes like 10% damage for the duration of however long they're in there. So if they're in there for freaking 5 seconds, that's 50 damage on them. Just, you don't even gotta do nothing. And they can't see you, and I don't think you can see them, but you'll know somebody's in there, so all you gotta do is just spray. But I'm pretty sure you can only use that ability in like squad fight or one of those limited modes. It doesn't let you, unfortunately, use it in BR. This is Bloodstrike. We are playing on Skyline. Oh, welcome to the stream, Working Bins. Yeah, we're playing Bloodstrike right now. It's a mobile and a PC port game. It's like if Apex and Call of Duty had a baby. We're gonna change. Actually, wait. Do you want to keep this?
Weapon here.
Nah. I'm not a big fan on the bursts. Yeah, it is pretty fun, and it's actually really easy. Like the mechanics of the game are pretty basic. They're pretty simple. But yes, I encourage you, if you want, if this looks like a game you'd be interested in playing, I'd say check it out. Like when we first started playing this game, we actually were playing it on our iPad, but then we downloaded it on our PC, and now for the most part we play it on PC. But if you play it on mobile, it is no building. Fortnite is like that exclusive game for building. If there are any other games that have building the way that Fortnite does, it is just a rip-off of them. Which, the other day, we were playing on stream, we found one of those online game websites. So pretty much the games on there are like the classic retro games or rip-offs. And one of the games that we played was a Fortnite rip-off called Fort Zone Battle Royale. Fort Zone... Yeah, I think Fort Zone Battle Royale. I think that was the name of the game. And if you guys have a Game Boy, like a Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color, that would be like the type of game you would play on that Fortnite version. Fort Zone. But yeah, we played that on stream the other day. We played another Call of Duty ripoff game called Kragen. which it was more basically like a team deathmatch domination. The Call of Duty, some Call of Duty modes. That was pretty much the whole basic of that game. But yeah, no, this game is more tailored towards a mix of Bloodstrike and Apex. Which realistically, the only thing that it has that about Apex is like the carrier weapon. Like as you can see, I can carry a sword, and then the special abilities. Though, and maybe the graphics a little bit, but not really. The graphics lean more towards Call of Duty. The same with like the guns and the gun skins and stuff. Those lean more towards Call of Duty style. But like the mechanics, the gameplay and stuff, that's leaning more towards Apex. The only thing that I think Apex capitalized in was no fall damage. Unfortunately, you do take fall damage, but it's not nearly as bad as Call of Duty. At least Call of Duty VR. PUBG, Fortnite, and maybe COD. Oh, I should not have pushed that. I should have used my freaking... Damn. I should have used my ability instead, pushing that right there. We started our streaming, well, we started mobile gaming. We started playing more mobile games because of PUBG Mobile. We were one of the very first people to download the game when it first released. So we are a PUBG veteran. Fortnite we didn't get into until like 3.5 years after its release. And it was on mobile port, and when it got shut down on mobile, I pretty much stopped playing it altogether. And then recently, with the release of Fortnite mobile again, that's when we started playing Fortnite again. COD, we didn't really start until like 2013. Was when we first started playing the COD games, any of them. I can't even remember which one it was. But I'm gonna die. Oh! Yeah. Case in point, you guys saw that? Very little fall damage, even though I fell from extremely high height. Like, that normally should have, like, knocked me if it was, like, Fortnite or something, but I barely took damage. And then, yeah, COD we started in 2013. We were there for the global launch of COD Mobile. We played COD Mobile, and that's pretty much, in terms of Call of Duty, that's the one that we play the most and stream the most is Call of Duty Mobile. We are a search and destroy player for the most part when it comes to multiplayer. And even more so, we're a sniper main. Remember how addicted you used to be? The mainstream, like everyone was addicted to it? Right. Create some good memories. But now, I don't know what happened, but the gaming industry is just like... I don't even know what they're doing at this point. Can I hit someone from up there? Oh, wait, I have enough. I'm stupid, I have enough. Let me get my loadout. Let me get my sniper. Come on. Sniper dually pistols. We got any more free floaters? There we go. Oh my gosh, bro. Follow through. Follow through. Damn it. Damn, Kevin, you scared me, man. Yo, come on. There's no way that doesn't knock him.
Changing mag.
Bro, that lag saved him. What's up, Plow? How you doing? People aren't ready to explore new games. They just play Minecraft, Fortnite, and a couple of popular games. Yeah. Hey, everybody likes what they like, right? But to be fair, it's not like they're really giving us many new games to actually enjoy.
Target enemy detected.
Enemy there.
Cluster light. Exposed.
Gas.
Point is exposed. Just trash.
Glad you're doing good, Plow. It's glad to see you in the stream, man. Hope your day stays good. Hope all your guys' days stay good, or night, whatever time it is for you. I know I get some people that are, it's like 1 in the morning for them when they hop into the stream. Is that you, Kevin?
Enemy
I swear, if that didn't knock her. Woo!
Gas.
Oh snap, bro. Oh my gosh, bro, this lag. I'm like lagging just enough when I'm at. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. I appreciate it. My aim's decent. It could definitely be better if I wasn't lagging when I try to freaking scope in, you know? I don't know if you guys could see that, but just little bits of flickering of their freaking frames when I'm aiming in at the
Someone
people.
picked up the mist blade.
We're under
Yo.
attack.
Oh. Duck and weave. My movement is shit, though. I will say that. I'm still not. I wouldn't classify myself as a PC gamer. I grew up with console, but pretty much since I started streaming, I've been trying to get more into PC gaming. So my movement isn't the best, but it's definitely not the worst for PC, you know? Crap.
Gas down.
Eat my wings. Oh, I see a whole squad over there, bro. I can't push over there.
Reloading.
I would like to try to... Okay, give me this, give me this. I might stand a chance. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Reloading.
Nope, I already lost.
Unacceptable.
Oh my god, bro. I can't play rank. I don't know why I'm playing rank. You can't play rank in this game unless you have actual people to play with. Because these randoms, one, they don't even talk, and two, when they talk, 9 times out of 10, they're not even speaking the same language. I'm not bilingual. I cannot speak Spanish as far as what I learned in school 12, 13 years ago. And that's like the basic of Spanish. So, and for some reason, even though I'm on NA servers, it's still 9 out of 10 times give me teammates that I can't even communicate with. It's not infinite spawns. Well, it's technically infinite as long as your teammates are alive and they have enough to buy you back. Then there can be like an infinite spawn pretty much all the way up to the end game, but you need to have, what is it, like 60,000 gold? And it's pretty easy to rack up 60,000, you know, it's not hard to get the money, but you can't buy them back without it. and I've noticed a lot of players don't actually worry about utilizing the buy station to buy the loadouts, to buy each other, or anything like that. So this is not Valorant. No, it's Bloodstrike. We do have Valorant. We did actually play our for the very first time the other day. We actually streamed it on TikTok. We have our video on our channel of our very first win of Valorant, but we are going to be adding that more into our repertoire of gaming. And yeah, I know, just gotta practice more. I'll get better. I'm not a competitive player by any means. I enjoy doing this. This is more. I really couldn't think of a different like niche to start out in when it came to streaming, because I am not I'm not really a technology kind of person. I'm much more old-fashioned, but this is my way of still being social and stuff, so. Yeah, it's basically like a reboot card kind of thing, but you don't need the reboot, you just need the money. And then you need to have the common knowledge to know how to access the menu to be able to buy people back. Like, I don't know if you saw, but I had to buy my teammates back a couple times, and you have to open the menu, and then pretty much their name, their icon and their picture is right in the top with the 5,000 gold, and you just click on their name if they're dead, and it'll bring them back. But there are some kids that, I don't know why they even bothered putting it on, but there are kids who play like they're running solos, and they will go down like in the very beginning of the match. You will revive them. They will manage to stay alive for the rest of the match, but then you will die, and instead of them buying you back when they have enough, they just want to get greedy and try to go for all of the kills and stuff, and then they end up dying, and you lose the match, coming in like 3rd or 4th place when you could have won if they would have utilized the freaking buyback feature of this game. So bad randoms is a universal issue? Yeah. But this game is really bad. We're playing in master lobbies right now in ranked. Like, before it was, once you hit Master 3, which is what I'm in now, Master 3 and up is when you get all the sweaty real players. But I'm pretty sure since they updated the ranking system in this, now it's, now the level goes, instead of ending at Legend, it goes to Mythic. So I think now all the real players are only going to be at the Legend ranks or higher. And I think we have like, let me see. Yeah, so these are Mythics. Right now, Vipzera TikTok is in 1st place. But you got Mythic. Maybe this is only going to show the Mythic. Yeah, no, this is going to show top 200 Mythic. Where is it? Okay, yeah, right here. So you got Master, then you got Legend, and then you got Mythic. Because when the rank reset, we were already at Legend, so we dropped down to Master. But I don't think I'm going to get any real players until Legend 3. Couple in Legend 2, or Legend 5, or Legend 4, oh my god, sorry. Couple in Legend 4, but for the most part, all the real players are going to be in Legend 3 and higher. So we still got a couple more freaking rankings before we are going to be going against real players. To watch the game? Yeah. A Minecraft survival series. I mean, I could. I don't really know anything about Minecraft. That'd be more like a learning to survive Minecraft series. Something like that. What up, Pixel Pioneer? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's good to see you in here. Appreciate all you guys stopping in. But yeah, we are trying to like branch off and we want to stay for the most part in the gaming niche, but we do want to also like expand on that. But yeah, feel free if you guys have games you guys would be interested in watching me learn how to play or whatnot, just let me know. Minecraft is a big one. I did get, in terms of like PUBG, I did get the PUBG Lite, Call of Duty Lite. Like, I've gotten those versions of the game. I've gotten people ask about to play that. If I haven't played Minecraft, I have to play it. Yeah, I know everybody I know. I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't think I would enjoy the game. It's just the gameplay from other people honestly confuses me more than entertains or inspires me. And honestly, I know that it confuses me simply because I haven't really done the research for the game and I haven't played the game. But at the same time, I'm doing myself a disservice by trying to figure out the game by watching like the big streamers playing the more, what looks to be like the more advanced world type deal. I don't know. We are playing Bloodstrike, Pixel. I do not know if PUBG Lite got banned on PC. I've never played PUBG Lite on PC. Actually, I've not played PUBG Lite. I played PUBG. I played PUBG New State, which I do like that game. I don't know why everybody was hating on that game so much. That was the PUBG that was more closer to the PC port than mobile port. I like that one. But yeah, we haven't played the PC version of PUBG mobile. We did play PUBG, of course, the PC version, console version. We played that, but we haven't played any of the light versions. I just know that I've been suggested to try them out. So I really wouldn't know if PUBG Lite got banned on PC. Maybe you gotta explore your one in Minecraft. It's more fun that way. Yeah. It is fun that way. But I'm not afraid to admit that I would like a teacher in the world of Minecraft. Because of the fact that it's so big, I guarantee you there's so much to learn and unpack. It would be nice to just have someone be able to, like point out what do I need to do for the basics to get like the basic foundation of the game. But yeah, I know all about that Minecraft world stuff. I've seen those toxic videos, like the relationship ones where the freaking one partner will delete the Minecraft world and it's just a whole chaotic mess after that. So like I know that Minecraft's very popular, but I don't know, just the way that I've seen it doesn't entice me really. But I'm still willing to try it. Like I said, I'm willing to give any game really once through. Granted, within my range, because for the most part we play free to play games. Occasionally we'll be able to buy a game, but for the most part, if it's not free to play, I won't really be able to try it out. I do, but I love FPS games, but that's because that's what I grew up on. Well, technically no. Kind of in that genre, but I grew up like on Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and then the random games like Shrek, and then Need for Speed. Like I grew up with a variety of games, but yeah, more FPS and like that action type of theme. That was more of what I played growing up. But at the same time, I didn't really play video games growing up. I was an outside kid for the most part. Sports, all that kind of stuff. It's another reason why I'm not really technologically advanced. We just weren't allowed to have that kind of things. Which is the games you first played? Well, out of like the repertoire that we play now? Or just like since I've ever started playing video games? Because the very first video game I ever played was frick was it? Furry's Bad Hair Day? I want to say, no. The very first game I ever played and actually got into playing was a game for the PS1 called Driver. And then I played, after that, then I played Scarface. And then after that I found GTA, the GTA series and stuff. Which sport is my favorite? Football. Although, honestly, I haven't really been invested in sports since 2011 in terms of games, like watching football or playing football-related games. And then, like, what was it? Yeah, my sophomore year of high school was the last time I played football. And I ended up missing the last game of the season and the championship because I got a freaking major concussion. But yeah, football is pretty much mine. I'm probably realizing right now that you are referring to soccer. I do not watch soccer. I don't play soccer or watch soccer. I know of Ronaldo and Messi, but I don't know them as players or stats, their stats or anything to have a opinion on it. Because, like I said, I don't watch soccer. According to your experience, you're quite good in narration. You can pursue more of the narrative games. You can easily get more engagement. I thought about that. There was the one narration game that I played on stream was, what was it? Life is Strange 2, I think it was. Unless it was Life is Strange. It might have been Life is Strange, but I'm pretty sure it was Life is Strange 2. That was like the only story narration game that we played on stream, and everybody up until that point for like 2.5, 3 months, everybody was telling me, play the game, play the game, play the game. I finally play the game, nobody shows up. Alright, working Benz, I appreciate you being here. You get some much needed sleep. You got a big day tomorrow? Oh. I appreciate it. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate that. I hope tomorrow's a great day for you. And I hope you get lots of rest, because rest is important. Thank you, Plow. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, let's hop into another. We're not gonna do ranked though, because I don't want to risk losing any more points. I do have one person. I don't know if he's gonna end up being on by the time we kick off stream. I don't know if he's gonna be seeing this or not, but if he does, we might get back into some rank. I'll play if I have at least one other person that I can communicate with, you know. But yeah, rank in this game is just not where it's at when you're trying to solo queue. Especially these lower ranks like this. But yeah, guys, also, I'm still working on it, but I have another channel I'm thinking about dedicating to, like, story times. Not story times from me, but kind of like along the narration videos that you guys see and that you were just talking about. Because that is something that I've always wanted to do. I wanted to get into voice acting of some kind, whether it be like doing audiobooks or animation or something like that. Post vids and stream and shorts. I do that, but I feel like this channel at least is mainly known for my gaming streams, because like on here I do post videos and shorts, but for the most part, most of my traction and engagement comes from the streams. And then I haven't posted anything yet on my other channel. I've got one video in the works as we speak, but it's not finished yet, so I don't want to say too much about it, you know. But yeah. 'Cause I also want to do my own narrative. I also want to do my own animation. Like art was a very big thing in my childhood, and I mean to an obsession, and ultimately a form of business. But yeah, drawing and things like that, I've always wanted to do something like that. I was gonna be a comic book artist when I was younger, honestly, until some things happened, and then I started getting more interested in the entertainment industry, specifically like film, acting, directing, like creating content in that sort of category, which is pretty much what led me to streaming in the first place. Cut the funny moments or like clip moments from your stream. Yeah, this is the part I feel like it's gonna benefit me more if once I get to the point where I can hire someone, because I am not an editor or anything like that. And honestly, that's a big reason why I prefer to stream over making the videos, because it's easier for me that people are there and people will clip it themselves. And so it's like my audience are my editors.
Fire!
Okay, Kepper. Okay, Wait, what? Was I not playing in a squad? I appreciate the subscription, Pixel. Waiting for more game videos? Yep. We also do have another game. I don't know if you guys have heard of Where Winds Meet. We did do a stream, and we had started on that. We are going to continue that. We've also got to continue our Assassin's Creed Odyssey stream, because we are nowhere near. We've got over 160 hours logged into that game, and we're nowhere near being even a quarter of the way done. We've been getting stuck and sidetracked by all the side missions and stuff, but that's another one. And then the mobile version of Assassin's Creed Mirage we gotta do. Thank you, Plow. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could find an editor from the streams or something. Plus some horror games. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I gotta do some research, find some horror games, but feel free either now or whenever you guys want to post, drop in the chat, because I do leave the live streams up afterwards, or you can even go and post a comment on one of the videos. But if you guys have specific games that you would like to see me try out, like I said, if it's free to play and all that, I'm willing to try anything. Just let me know that specific game, because we could technically sit here, like the horror genre is pretty extensive for gaming. So it's like I could sit here and just scroll through horror games and pick one by one, you know, and try it that way. But I think it'd be easier if you guys just tell me what kind of games you would like to see me play, and maybe that will lead into a new type of game that neither of us have tried out, and we can learn about it together. Thank you for the likes and all the support and everything, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, yeah, we are in Battle Royale. That's right. We are in squads. I did not have squad fill on. I don't know why I keep turning it off. This game just doesn't like me. I think that's what it is. I think right now the only horror game that we have in our repertoire over on Steam is Resident Evil Revelations. Yeah, Resident Evil Revelations. I think that's the only horror game that we have. But we got GTA. We got... No, actually we do. No, I lied. I just don't think we have it. I don't think I have it downloaded, but I have Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 4 that I got on a deal. Hello? Can you hear me? No? Because my microphone is on. Or off. Oh, I know you can hear Plow. My bad. I was talking about our teammate. They posted asking if we could hear, if any of us could hear. And I am from New York, Pixel, the US of A. Yep, we are. I live on the East Coast in New York, but I grew up in between New York and California, so I don't know. It's just really weird to classify myself as one thing when technically I haven't actually been here my whole time, you know?
Reloading.
I feel like I took a little bit too much damage for that to have been a pistol. Okay, who just got knocked? Who just got knocked? Okay, they didn't get knocked over here, did they? Because if they did, that might have been who was shooting me when I killed that guy. Because I know for a fact that dude did not hit me with none of them pistol bullets. Alright, Plow. You have a great sleep, man. I appreciate you stopping in. And you're good. You're subscribed. Oh, by the way, guys, for the new subscribers, because YouTube doesn't like to do it, the little bell icon, click on that and make sure that it's turned to all, because when you first subscribe, the bell will be automatic default to personalization. But if it's on that, you will not get notified when I've uploaded or when I go live, unless that notification bell is turned to all, which has the little lines around the bell. So just make sure you do that before you head out, and you will know when I go live and upload and all that stuff. But I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great rest of your night, get some sleep, and we will see you in the next stream. Alright. Made sure? Good. Alright, man, you take it easy. Where was that, Scar? No. We need a sniper is what we need. We need to go for our loadout. I didn't see that our loadout had dropped yet. Landine took out Camus. Okay, there's homie. Still alive. I don't need health. What are you doing? I need to go get... Yeah, we definitely have enough. I need to go buy some ammo. possibly upgrade my armor. Quicker we can max out our armor, the better. I don't know if his name is Hida or Kida. I don't even know how people can use... How do people use those freaking... stylized lettering? I don't know how to do that. Like, how do you use that font in video games? Chat, I'm a noob. Okay, I could have sworn there was a buy station over here somewhere. Oh, did I run past it? Okay, there's the gas station. Which means the buy station should be... Oh, they did move it. The buy station would normally be somewhere against this wall under a tent. Like nestled, yeah, like in this, somewhere in this area would usually be the buy station, nestled all nice and snug under a tent in a vehicle that you can't drive. Okay, so there's no buy station over there, so we're gonna have to go back. Sentry camp. We gotta go all the way to Sentry camp.
Here. Let's give them a spot. Reload.
The parachuting system in this game is horrendous. All these updates in this game still kind of low-key sucks when it comes to the parachute. Like at this point, instead of giving us a freaking parachute, just give us gliders like in Fortnite. You feel me? Oh, someone's here.
Someone picked up the mist blade.
Gas them.
Yo, am I getting shot by someone else too? Oh my gosh, bro.
Lost but get killed.
Freaking sweaty kids. Look at all the real players. This is where all the real players are, guys. In normal BR. Sweating. Sweating their asses off. This is what ruins games like this. The BR genres. Or the genres that have like VR and then a competitive version of VR. Rank. Like all his sweats aren't even playing ranked. That's the whole point of ranked. You know?
The enemy is here. It's fun.
Alright, back.
Give them a spot.
I have enough for my loadout. We'll play it safe. I know they saw me, so they're probably gonna be running my way. So we gotta... Oh, there's a kid in front of us too. I hope this kid's a bot though. I can take him out if he's a bot. He might have already ran up. We just need to find a spot where we can buy our loadout. Never mind. This game said screw you, you don't need a loadout. Just want to let y'all know, if we're cooked right here, guys, the game did it. It wasn't our fault. We were trying to buy a loadout and the game made us freaking buy our teammate back. I didn't want to buy our teammate, bruh. Like, he died for a reason. And for some reason, most of the time, my teammates never have the common sense to, you know, like, if
Weapon
you
here.
die, don't, and especially if you die to a full squad, don't try to land back to get your stuff, because that's what they want. They're gonna be sitting there waiting for you to come back and get your stuff, and you won't have a chance to freaking get it, because they're just gonna laser you out the sky. I've watched it happen so many times. I've lost so many games because of it. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there have been a couple times I've done it myself, just thinking I could be cocky with it and like I wouldn't get caught, but I got humbled real quick. No. Almost every freaking random team I get does this. Makes it hard to enjoy multiplayer games when you're expected to just deal with the freaking...
Using bandage.
Oh, who the hell do you think you are?
Reloading. Using bandage. Gas them.
Oh my god!
We're under
What is this
attack.
kid using?
Lost but get killed.
Bro, this kid's so freaking annoying. He's not even good. He's not even good. Yeah, we lost that one. Dude was focused on the wrong person. Bruh. Let's try this again. Guys, please make sure to look up the stream. I need all the good luck we can get. Woo. Must be 0. Alright, chat, the goal of this is hip fire only.
The safe zone has been redefined.
I am indestructible.
Ash, get up there.
Dale, vamos abajo.
Someone's down here.
Reloading.
Oh, he's up on top now, huh?
Por aquí, por aquí.
Head to the target. Head to the target.
Arriba, arriba, arriba. Arriba, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, arriba, arriba, arriba.
Revival.
Sí, le estoy tirando de pared. Tranquila, le tiro uno, le tiro uno.
Oh, we gotta get up there.
No, me llegaron dos. Salí de ahí. Sí, está.
Woo! Fucking weed, boy. Fucking
No,
weed.
pero increíble esta partida, maldita barata.
Reloading.
No!
Para 70.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Yikes, I survived.
Bandaging.
Quiero matar. Sí, estaba lleno, pero vea, tenía la vida completa. Maldito, yo no estaba. Estoy por seguro que no estaba, o sea, si no estaba solo, iba a llegar uno a uno y iba a pegar los dos. O sea, iba uno del otro. Estaba así. Terrible.
Oh my god, bro.
Sí, como es.
Damn.
Reviví.
Yo, buy someone back.
Solo reviví, weón. Salí bajito, te dije que quitar culo esta.
Bruh. That's so unfortunate. You don't want to open that. Oh yeah, I forgot we got some stuff we gotta open. Guys, how you gonna let me forget? Come on now. No, 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 no. What we get? Bro. What we get? I'll take that, you know, because I don't care about those skins. We've already got those skins. There's no reason for us to duplicate those skins. Wait, what was... Contains a weapon. I didn't even know we didn't have this open yet. I thought we had this. Okay, I guess we didn't have it. We got... take more money. Because we don't want those skins. We already got everything. Yep, we own all of that. So, we'll just take the money. It's not like we really have much of a choice, you know? What is this? XP for weapons. Official collaboration with Evangelion. Permanent gold stash. Gold stash voucher. Ultra. I don't understand why they keep these separate. They're pretty much all the same. Right? Or am I tripping? Buy 10 to get 1 free. So we get 11. Let's skip all this. Bro, we didn't get nothing. We didn't get nothing good out of that. Yeah. It is what it is. Ooh. Wait. Where do you have that equipped? There we go. That makes it look a lot more badass. Alright, we need to go and go and throw our weapon on. The MP7. Modify appearance. We have nothing for a bison. Damn. SKZ. Alucard's offline. Alakun is offline. Let's peek. No, we don't want peek. We don't want peek. We don't need peek. We are not peek. Maybe we're not gonna get a match now. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Sorry. We were answering some questions. Oh, we finally found someone, guys. Give me my Nova. Alright, we're on Skyline. Where are we going? Who's gonna be jump leader? Give me jump leader. Game, if you can hear me, give me jump leader. I'll take our team to the final zone. That will lead us to victory. Oh my gosh, it's a duo squad, guys. It's Ethan and Nova against the world. I'm Skydiver. Scorina.
Heading to the target.
Fine, I'll land where you're landing just to entertain you.
Enemy spotted.
I'll take the Glil. The Gilil. However you frickin' pronounce it. Ray, where are you landing, buddy? Somebody land over there with you. Open sesame.
Emergency jab here.
He's shooting at someone. Oh, guys, imagine picking up a freaking...
Emergency jab here.
That machine gun, I don't know what it is. Like, the very first day after they released it, unless it's the gun that's been out since the beginning of the game, but I don't remember seeing it, like, in the beta during the global launch. But, I don't know, like, the very first time I picked it up, bro, I was getting everybody with it. Like, I think I dropped, like, 20 some odd kills that, almost maybe 30 kills that game, and, like, the majority of those kills were from the freaking minigun. Then I go to pick it up like 2 matches later, and I'm either missing all my shots, or it's just not doing the damage that it was doing like the very first time that I used it. So like I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the minigun, but one day it was working perfectly, the next day it was just trash. We're gonna get, we're gonna go with our SMG. We're gonna switch out our sniper. There we go. Actually, you know, we could buy our sniper. Never mind. We gotta go chase this kid. We gotta go chase the... He's gonna be on top. No, he's not. He's gonna push. Oh, oh! He's a runner. He a track star.
Head to the target.
Airdrop incoming.
You think he gonna make it? He gonna get far.
Head to the
No.
target.
Gas them.
You cannot outrun me, my friend.
Reloading.
I needed your blood. I needed your blood, cuz. Come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. Let me give you some of that, cuz. Yo. You just blow someone up? Oh my god, bro. Did you just blow someone up?
Reloading.
Bro, don't. If that thing can blow up anymore, why would you want to freaking blow it up right there? We're maxed. I might change out this skill. Yeah.
Gas them.
Yeet. Nope. That did not land where I wanted it to land. I was trying to be cool with it.
Reloading.
Why you always running? Here, I got something for you. Hold it. Hold my nade. Hold my other nade. Hold my gas nade.
Reloading.
Bro, those nades didn't even go off. What the heck? I just threw duds. That's what those nades were. They were duds. Yo, where'd this kid go? Sir? Ooh. Am I gonna make it? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna live.
Using bandage.
Has been redefined.
Yo, there's no way that guy survived, right? He had to have survived because I didn't get a knock or a kill for that. Sorry, I would go faster, but this car is kind of trasher.
Loadout airdrop incoming.
We got this.
Enemy there. Reloading. We're under attack.
Enemy hit.
No.
Reloading.
No, you don't get to just run away like that. You don't get to just try to take my killing and run away. That's not how this is. That's not how this works.
Reloading.
You greedy, greedy little man.
Reloading.
Okay, I want my sniper.
Gas them.
Unstoppable!
Reloading.
That wasn't the kid I wanted. The kid I wanted is pushing the opposite way. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm not blind. I was gonna say, I swore I saw someone.
Wicked sick!
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. For a quick second, I really thought I was tripping because I saw her run by, but I honestly thought I was looking at this for a second. I thought I was looking at the freaking bumper of the car, of the van.
Reloading.
I was about to say, maybe I need to go back and freaking get some bigger glasses. 'Cause I'm that blind. But no, this time my brain was right.
Reloading. Gas them. We're under attack. Reloading.
Wicked
Eliminated.
sick!
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, no.
Reloading.
Wicked sick!
Gas them.
Oh my god, bro. I messed it up.
Reloading.
Yo, we gotta be careful. There was someone else. Alright. Time to move out. I was debating on whether to pick up my sniper, guys, but instead I didn't. What up, V? Let's go, W, boys. You couldn't agree more with the title? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to convince. That's what I'm trying to let people know. Like, streaming itself is not hard. If you want to stream, all you really need is some kind of device to stream off of, honestly, and the platform. As long as you have those two things, which everyone does, like everyone has a YouTube or a Facebook or a TikTok or a Kick or something like that, then the streaming is easy. staying consistent in what you're streaming and making sure you're doing it in a way that's going to retain attention's audience, that's the hard part. And that's where people struggle with getting burnt out. And that's why sometimes you'll see like your favorite freaking YouTuber or something, they don't upload or whatever for 4 or 5 months. And then they get back and they're like, yeah, so pretty much I was just taking time for myself because I was burned out. It's like entertaining is the hard part. Streaming is the easy part. Like I started streaming using my phone. At the time, there was a streaming app, a mobile gaming app that allowed you to stream your games at the same on the same platform. So that's what started me with the streaming mobile games and stuff. And that was simply off of my phone. That was before the camera, before the laptop, and all of that. Everything you can slowly get over time. But as long as you have a smart device that can record and stuff, you can be a content creator. You can be a live streamer. You know, it's just staying in that creative set like 24/7, or at the very least for the majority of time that you're on camera. That can be the difficult part. Because like I'm sure you guys have seen like a lot of these streamers who have that hyped up energy, and then there's like a behind the scenes freaking video of how they came up with that video, and in that video they're just chill and calm, and you're like, he's not as energetic. They're not as energetic as they are on stream or as they appear to be. And it's like, yeah, because being one way on the internet can be very tiring. But you know, if you love it, if it's something you want, honestly, nobody can really tell you not to do it. So it's like, just go for it. But you have to do it for yourself. That's the thing. People that go into this with the mindset of trying to make it a business, trying to make something out of it, that's when the problems start to come up. But I mean, as long as you're doing it, as long as you love it, then just go for it, you know? Like, honestly, I want my channel to be more of like a starter channel to show people, like, you don't have to be all fancy, like the fancy edits, the fancy thumbnails. Like, that's not really what it helps draw the crowd in, yes, but that's ultimately not what keeps them coming around. It's what you're able to provide for them. As long as you're able to do that, then you'll be successful. Oh, he's trying to chase that other kid. Where'd that other kid go? Bro's all the way down there. Haha! We got a little duck and weaver, guys. Y'all see this? Duck and weave, duck and weave. Now, if that was a real player, I could have said goodbye to every single one of them shots. A real player using that little duck and weave method, yeah, I would have been screwed. Luckily, he was a bot. Alright, now we gotta push back all the way back over here. We need to... I don't know if I should wait. I have a feeling loadout's gonna drop like any minute now. But I kind of want to find their gun. Okay. I want to get at least my sniper. Sniper ammo. As much armor as I can muster. Someone's here. Someone's here. I heard your footsteps. saw a kid run here. It looked like a 0. Ah! Bro! Hassan Lee YouTube. Motivates so much with the content. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you can't let you can't let yourself get unmotivated. But I appreciate you. That's a big part of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to help people like understand that what you see online isn't necessarily what you get in reality, and it's not what you need. Nope. Okay, yeah, those are real players. I need to find a way to get to my loadout. However, I already know these little are going to be sitting on the loadout. That's why 0 just took over that roof. I've noticed that little pattern. People will sit there and get their loadout, and then they will rush to the nearest roof. Okay, we don't want this.
Good shot, team.
Honestly, I don't even know what I was doing there. I'm literally getting bum rushed right now, guys. That's one of the hardest things about being a streamer, especially a streamer trying to come up. You don't know if who's in your stream is also playing the game and just using your stream as a way to stream snipe you. Like, I've had a couple people stream snipe me, and it is definitely annoying. But I don't have that many stream snipers really for it to affect me too much, you know? My turn? I'm so mad. I don't have. I need to be Nova, bro. These are the instances that I need to be Nova. Like, 0 is good for escaping. Like, if you're trying to stay alive for your team to come back, characters like 0, I feel like are perfect. See, if I was Nova right there, I could have just thrown down a gas nade and we would have been all good. Buy me back, dude. Buy me back. Buy me back. No one has enough to buy me back. We gotta wait. Hopefully our team can survive for the 20 seconds. Hopefully. Guys, if you guys are new here and you don't know how to pronounce my name, it's Solo Nymph. If you guys enjoy this, please make sure to like the stream. Don't be afraid to get into the chat and say what's up. You know, become part of the family. Make sure to subscribe and all that stuff. Turn on the notifications so YouTube knows that you guys are actively interested in this. I was gonna say, at the very least, homie, let me get a freaking. What? I'm not letting you take my gun that I earned.
This way. Enemies close by. Weapon here.
Oh, get me out of that.
Bandaging. Vortex blast engaged.
No!
Good run, team.
I couldn't get out of it, guys. There was nothing I could do about that.
Double kill.
Yo, we came back. Shout out squad. Shout out teammate W's. Yo, can we land over here real quick? Please give us enough time to get this sword. Alright, let's see if we can get some kills with this bad boy. Gene, I'm coming for ya.
Enemy spotted.
Yo, what? Yo, that sword is... Oh my gosh, yo, that sword is so trash. Like, what the actual hell?
Using bandage.
Turret activated.
The safe zone has been redefined.
Reloading.
Okay. Finally got my freaking payback, bro.
Revival kit here. Revival kit here.
Reloading. Weapon
Bro, where is everybody?
The safe zone has been redefined.
Vortex blast engaged.
No! Chat, come on. Get him, guys. Get him. Push him. No, Gene. Why? Kato. Yo, come grab me, bro. Come grab me. Gene, come on, man. Bro, there's no shot. Thank you. Come grab me, come grab me, come grab me, bro. Yo.
Close by.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Holy crap, bro. Teammate with the clutch. GG's, guys. GG's. 7. The lowest, bro, the lowest player on the team. Clutch that up. He deserves a like. He has 2 kills. Those last 2 kills were the last 2 guys. And the first guy was kind of a sweat. That Emma was kind of a sweat. Bro, that game for me was whoo, stressful. Kept dying for no reason. Let's open this. See what we get. Ready? Boom! Nope. We already have that skin. I should have just skipped it. I don't know what that zombie thing is. Okay, this is... We have 15 out of 1. See how many we're gonna get. Come on. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The Lucian skin. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Alright, so we've got those two. And we've got this one. Frosted Land Treasure Hunt. Wait, which one? Okay, he's... Okay, so it's going to be these two next. The vehicle, and then the outfit, and then whatever this chest is. We have 9 days left to complete it, so we're pretty good. Play 1 match in free ice. Team up with a friend for 2 matches. Free ice would be... Alright guys, we're going to try this one free ice real quick. So we can get that. Give me my baby Nova. I'm on my Nova. My baby Nova. Okay, what am I supposed to do? What's the whole task of this game? There's 3 of us? 4 of us? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting the wrong one, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Keep hitting the wrong ones.
Reloading. Reloading.
Come on. No, I can't believe I died. No! Somebody took my freaking kill, bro. I forgot I had the hipfire attachments, bro.
Taking hit.
Yo! Oh, he killed my guy.
Reloading.
Woo! Woo! Okay.
Reloading.
All right, chat. We're doing good. Oh, they're on the offense now.
Barrier up and running.
Yo, where is this kid at? That's not him. There's another kid that was over here somewhere freaking shooting.
Reload.
Yikes!
Reloading. Reloading.
Oh, you can't even sneak around him either. Dang. No! Damn, bro. Come on, we got this.
Reloading.
Where are you getting shot from? Let's go. $206 to 52. Bro, we whooped them. And I carried him. 31 kills. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not bad. 7,000 damage. 7,000 damage. Bro, 15, 21, 17, 31, 5, 7, 5, 3. Okay. I like that. I like that mode. What is that? Free ice? That's actually a pretty fun mode. Definitely would be better if we can get a full squad, and I feel like if we got a full squad, it'd be over with. Like, at that point, we'd be playing a freaking kill race game with everybody. Yeah, we can't play any more of this. Team up with a friend. We'll have to play that later. Not a bad way to go. But yeah. We're gonna call it. This was a little bit of a late stream, guys. We had planned to get on earlier, but it snowed, and it's supposed to snow we're supposed to get another 14 inches of snow. So that is that's pretty much what we had to deal with this morning, and that took up a good portion of our time doing all the shoveling because of the snow. Otherwise, we would have been on earlier. But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys being here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. It's the easiest thing you can do to, you know, stay in the loop with when I go live, when I upload, and, you know, to ask me any questions or see me do anything that you guys would be interested in. But I appreciate all the support, guys. Like, I really wouldn't be able to do any of this if it weren't for you guys. So every little like, every single comment that you guys have, even if you guys stop in the stream and only watch it for a minute before going and finding something else, all of that helps me, and I very, very much appreciate you guys. Like, we've worked hard to get where we're at now, and we can only keep going up from here, you know? But yeah. So I think we're gonna end it here. We might get on a little bit, we might do another stream later on tonight, but it's probably not gonna be a gaming stream. We're just gonna chill. We might get back onto some Reddit, read some more stories or something like that. I don't know. If you guys would like to see more of that, like us reading people's stories or doing audiobook streams or videos, please let me know. That is, like I said before, I always wanted to get into voice acting and things along that line. And if you guys enjoy that, then that's definitely something we'll start considering getting into more with the channel and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time it is you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace.